It's the morning after pill. Today on the adult team, we are privileged to have Mr. Nathan Sonica with us to help us understand this pill. Sir, welcome.
Thank you very much, and I'm privileged to have me. So,
Well, as you've already heard from the introduction, sir, that we'll be talking about the morning after pill. This is a pill that is mostly common in our stores, hospitals, but not a lot of people understand this pill. No wonder we've called you to help us understand this pill. Yeah. Would you tell us what this pill is?
thank you very much for those actual remarks. It's actually one of the leading, I would say, the most abused drugs that we have over the counter. So, emergency contraceptive pill, which you refer to morning after pill. Others prefer it plan B, others prefer it
Plan B.
yes as their
Okay.
plan B. So there's also plan A, plan B, all those things. Others call it, those are sick names. Others call it Savior, others call it my hope, all those.
My hope.
So actually this medication, it's a type of medication that is designed, or that was actually manufactured to prevent someone from getting pregnant. That is number one, where they don't wish to be pregnant. That is now not the mindset that we have here. Because initially the morning after pill was made in a such way that a couple that is married, that for their maybe circumstances of so forth, they have unprotected sex and they don't want to conceive, they don't want to have children, they don't want to get pregnant, then that drug is administered to them, then they can prevent that they want, they don't want.
They don't want. Okay. So it's also some kind of a contraceptive as well.
Yes, yes.
So how is it different from the rest of other contraceptive methods?
Yes, it is different in a such a way that, like the mostly known condoms that we normally use,
Yes.
those easily, they don't actually affect us, our biological makeup. So it's something that you more like it is on the physical part. It won't have any changes on my biological makeup that God has made me. So that is different from it. So you are introducing something that is not in your body to try to disturb something that God has already planned in a good way. So it makes it different from the rest in a such a way that you are introducing something that will affect you. So morning after pill, they also even those injected.
Yeah, like
So,
for example, the Depo, the Cyana.
exactly.
Are they the same?
Actually, they are in the same group, but they work. They work the same. They would say the same goal is one and the same. Yes, to prevent pregnancy. Yes. So there are always many ways of killing that. The others they will stop it, others they will put medicine, so forth. So that's how a contraceptive is. But in this case, you are taking it orally. It is going in your stomach, being digested, and then it starts manipulating its way. Yes. So it takes some time. It's effective, but it has got.
So just there, you've said it is effective. So when is it most effective? After having unprotected sex, when is it very
much effective? Yeah. Actually, literature say it's less than, to be specific, 100%, 48 hours. But there are some other books that say 72 hours.
That is 3 days?
Yes, that is 3 days. So to be 100% sure, 2 days is okay. You are rest assured that if you take that medication, chances of you getting pregnant are not there, are very slim. Yes. But when you take it after 78 hours, the chances are there. So you have 50-50 thing.
I've had an experience of a certain lady that came to me and asked, "RN, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I took morning after pill, but I was surprised. I conceived. What happened?"
Thank you very much for that question. And also, it's very important to explain. You know, someone can come and tell you to say, I got pregnant after taking this. But the thing that you need to ask them is, when did it happen? And what time or when did they take the medication? That time of where the activity happened, the sexual activity I'm talking about, the sex, yes. And then that period where they start taking the medication. That is number one. Number two, as the state at which that lady she is in. Is she ovulating? If she's not ovulating, then it's okay. If she's already ovulating, chances are there of her becoming pregnant. And
Oh,
that's
so
where,
so that's how it.
yes, and that's where the problem is. So you find a situation where probably they took the medication on time, but the consequences of their state by event of them ovulating, the egg has already been the child.
So from your explanation, it seems this drug has been designed or maybe made in such a way that it can delay or stop ovulation. Is that what you mean?
Yes, actually that is how it works.
Oh,
Coming to your question and marrying it with my thought is that you have three things. It delays ovulation, it prevents fertilization. Thirdly, it also prevents implantation, meaning the egg being planted in the uterus. That is number one. Number two, it also prevents what? Fertilization. That is, you've already taken the medication before the sperm what does attach to the egg. So it will prevent that part.
oh,
The third one, which we talked about, delays ovulation. Instead of that your partner, the lady, ovulating, it delays. So that person won't ovulate. So meaning, how will they get pregnant? So that is how this drug works.
okay.
Yes.
So just on this drug, though it sounds to be a very friendly and good drug, does it have some common side effects or even long term side effects if continuously take it?
Yes. One thing I would say, everything that we take, even our daily food stuff, beverages and so forth, too much of everything has got consequences. So even the drug that we are talking about, the emergency contraceptive, it has got its side effects. Number one, as I already alluded to the fact during my preamble, that you have a normal flow of how God created you. Let me give a practical example. The way we are in this premises where we are doing where you are hosting me from. When I happen to go to Mundani, there is only one route. I have to pass through but the market, I have to pass through Muzama, I have to pass through CBC, and then the bridge, yes. But where you find, instead of me passing that route, I'm using now from here, I go to Samafunda, Chitebe, and then cross the road. So you'd find all that. That is the mechanism that this drug does. So you have the normal flow that it does. So it will block. So meaning that normal cycle that you normally have, it will be disturbed. How would it affect the breast that is enlarging? You have that bad sensation in the breast, as if you are ovulating, because it has introduced its its mechanism of action. The other thing, just like any other body, you've introduced a foreign thing into the body, so you feel nauseated, others vomit, others also.
Nauseated, that's kuzemba.
Yes, kuzemba kumchima. That is kuzemba kumchima. And others also, you would find they have got they will tell you to say, me, ever since I was introduced to this, I haven't been seeing my period. Probably they go there, instead of going 5 days, they would go there 1 day. In a month, they will go 5 times.
And then there are others.
Yes.
The others would say, since I took that that pill,
Uh-huh.
I've been, menstruating for maybe a week or two.
Exactly. Those are the side effects. So you have one reduced in the normal flow. That is number one. Number two, you have a prolonged. That is abnormal now. That's where you find, I have too much losing blood, and someone will need blood transfusion. Someone will have will go in other complications that are not even necessary. If not treated, someone can even die because you may think you are okay, but actually you are losing blood and
So the pill alone doesn't help a lady or a man from getting infected with these STIs, as you said, syphilis. It only focuses on preventing the pregnancy.
yes, it only prevents the from you getting pregnant as a lady, not actually preventing you from STIs or any other infection. So in as much as you have that mentality to say, I won't get pregnant, so you'll be doing it uncontrollably, such that you have probably HIV, syphilis, and so forth. And when you have syphilis, and you are aware that in women, it's very difficult for them to have signs and symptoms to come out in a few weeks or days. It will take time. That time when it is coming, it will have gone even to tertiary, secondary, and all those complications. It will have now effect on your pelvic area. The uterus will be affected. You know how the body is. It will bring its soldiers trying to fight. You have that fighting with the infection, and you have fibrosis. So meaning that when you get married in future, you have a beautiful wife, a husband, what, cars and a house, then you happen to get pregnant. You want to get pregnant, but you can't because the egg can't easily be implanted in the uterus.
Um, so before we go or we come to the end of the program, uh, is it easily accessible? Is it common? Can it be accessible anywhere?
Yes, it is. That's why we are saying it's an over-accounted drug.
Oh,
So it's not something that a doctor or someone has to prescribe for you to get it. So it is in our shops, it is everywhere. Someone can access it. But my word of caution is that when you have a bright future, when you are not married, when you are not ready to settle down, or you have future plans, don't abuse this drug. But at the end of the day, in future, it will haunt you. Yes.
to our viewers, I believe this piece of episode has been very educative, mostly to the ladies because they are the intakers of this pill. You've heard that it has got some bizarre side effects that it can lead to infertility, you not having a child because of what you've been doing during your teenage life. Well, sir, we appreciate for everything, and just a word out there to that one person who is listening and watching this episode.
Thank you very much for hosting, and thank you very much for all those that have been listening. As I conclude, remember what you do today will affect you in future, and what God has made, no one can change. Even if you have other things that you need to put in place or so forth, all you have to do is that seek the wisdom of God and let God help you. Otherwise, if there is someone who has a future plan for you, ladies, if someone has a future plan for you, they will never encourage you to have contraceptives because they know at the end of the day they will be marrying you. Why don't you abstain? Why don't you use other means condomize? But I wouldn't encourage to condomize, but abstain and be faithful to one partner. Thank you very much.
So that is very powerful and encouraging. Thank you very much. It's been your RN. I'm sorry to interrupt. Bye.